Enzo Recto, kalaban ang katiwalian at kasinungalingan, kakampi sa katotohanan at kabutihan.
Una-una po, hindi naman ako nagdudo na nagpaputok ng baril. Siguro yung sinasabi because I'm the head of the NBI, kaya dapat suspindihin ako dahil command responsibility ko yung mga tao. Tama po ba? Eh kung ganun po yung magiging basehan, ang unang-unang suspindihin dapat si Senator Alan Peter Cayetano. Dahil command responsibility niya si Sergeant at Arms. At in fact, inaamin ni Sergeant at Arms, sila nag-uusap doon sa mga pangyayari. So ako naman po, I'm willing to face any investigation. Kung ano man po, if I will be found na may kasalanan, I'm willing to serve kung ano man penalty na gagawin po natin. I think alam ni Ma'am Ichi yan sa tagal niyang kasama niya ako. Ano? So, sa akin po ganon. And yun naman, ako pag tinatanong lang, doon lang din po tayo nagpapaliwanag eh. Dahil gusto ko lang po mag-respond doon sa tanong ninyo. In as much as possible, sa totoo, ayoko na po sanang mag-interview. I've declined a lot already. Because I'd like to give, I would like to give it to the committee that was, as committee na ginawa, na binuo ni Secretary Bida, no? And the CIDG is there already. So sila yung mas makakasagot dito. But your question is something na legal and political somehow. So anong pinanggagalingan? Siguro command responsibility. Sabi po nila, yun po siguro. If that is the case, sino po ba unang nagpaputok? Kung wala naman nagpaputok doon, baka hindi po nagka-ratrata ng paputok doon. At sino po ang may command responsibility kay Sergeant at Arms? So, di ba po, who is the head of the Senate right now na nangyari yun? Ano po? So, along that line, ano po, siguro po yung ano ko, I hope na sasagot ko po yung tanong nyo. Ano po?
Questions from our colleagues, please.
Hi, Director. Manila Standard. Saan siya nawala kahapon? Director, based on your findings yesterday, okay lang po ba kung ma-disclose kung paano po nakalusot si Mr. Oracion sa Senate premises? If kung
Sino si Mr. Oracion?
yung Mel Oracion, yung
Oragon po.
Oragon, sorry.
Oh.
Yung
Ang
driver.
pangalan niya talaga, Ramir Masaya. Yung Oragon, nickname niya, ano po. I've seen the video. He was arrested in the premises of GSIS. He was arrested without a warrant, without anything that he's doing, na pagsuspetsa lang siya. I've seen the video. I've seen the CCTV footages.
So within the boundary ba yan ng GSIS and Senate?
Within the GSIS premises, sa tapat ng canteen sa second floor ng GSIS.
Now, do you see any malice na ginawa ng majority senators? Kasi sunod-sunod yung bintang sa'yo.
Mahirap yung mahalis eh, kasi suspetsa yan eh. I don't want to base my action on malice or assumptions or emotions. Kailangan sa facts tayo nagbabase at saka sa batas eh. Kasi yan na nga yung nangyari eh. Papakinggan nyo, balikan nyo lahat ng interview ni Sergeant at Arms. Yung pagkilos niya, all based on assumptions. Sa paghihinala. In street term, sa pagkapraning, lulusubin na kami, nagbabarena na. Only to find out, yung pagbabarena pala is to secure yung door para hindi makapasok from Senate passing to the GSIS. Doon po lang. So mahirap pong magbase based doon sa suspetsa. Yung tamang hinala, mahirap po yun. So, ang NBI, we base our action on facts, on the events na nangyari talaga, by procedure and by law po.
Good morning, Director. May we know kung ano na ang latest development dun sa probe dun sa Senate incident?
Well, unang-una sabi nga, natapos kami nila Ma'am Andrea last night, mga 12:30. We have coordination with the CIDG on the part of the NBI, no? On the part of the NBI, voluntarily, no, in coordination with CIDG, because we recognize their effort to sa investigation process nila, no? They've gathered the evidence from the Senate, from GSIS. So, binigay namin lahat, all the individuals na nandoon sa GSIS, pina-interview namin sa CIDG, and even yung baril na pinaputok ng isang ahente, sinabit namin sa ballistics, ano. So, issued a statement, and then some of the member of the media also issued their statement doon sa nangyari na account doon sa GSIS, no? So, but those are the things that I can mention because unahan ko na po kayo. I don't want to go through the details na babalikan pa ulit because what we're seeing doon sa mga social media, sa mga coverage, piece by piece yan pieces yan And for us, it's now the investigating authority who will put the pieces together to come out with a conclusion and resolution. So I recognize the authority by the Department of Justice, bubuha sila ng panel, and the Office of the Ombudsman at the same time, and there's an effort also of CIDG. And ako din mismo, on March 14, after nung event na yon, nung nangyari na yon sa GSIS, I created a panel, an independent panel within the NBI to do the investigation and the gathering of the pieces of evidence that is necessary. So on the end, at our end, almost tapos na kami dyan Dahil the following day, hindi ko pinauwi yung mga taong nagpunta sa GSIS nang hindi nakapagbigay ng spot report, and we have the spot report including the attached evidence to prove or to prove yung claim nila doon sa kanilang spot report So meron na kami noon, and we submitted it to CIDG apart from the interview ng isa-isa ng lahat ng accounts nila, and this morning we're submitting it to the Department of Justice. So I recognize the authority of DOJ and the Ombudsman on this matter.
Sir, once and for all, some are saying it was a siege, another said it was an attack. From you, what's your take on that?
If you will notice, I keep on mentioning GSIS because I saw the blog of Senator Pia Cayetano na sinasabi nila, nilulusob sila sa Senado, pati nila ng mga senators. So when they called me, sabi ko, wala kaming NBI dyan sa Senado. You have to be very clear with that, that the Senate is renting the building from GSIS, and it's one complex, and the building where GSIS offices is located, and the building where Senate is, yung offices ng Senate are located, magkaiwala yan. But the separation is only through a door. Tapos mayroon platform, the GSIS na, So, pag makita nyo yung video, which I've seen already, sa GSIS talaga. That's why yung sinasabi na si NBI Director nagsisinungaling dahil sinabi niya walang tao sa Senado, I think yung mga sumama sa GSIS na media can prove that na wala talagang pumasok doon sa Senado. That's very clear. Kaya ako nagugulat ngayon because some of them are saying na ngayon, sabi nila wala daw silang agent sa Senado. Tapos sahabulin nila at sa GSIS because they suddenly realize na sa GSIS lang pala talaga yung mga ede. And our presence doon sa GSIS is supported by a request. So we have legal legal basis to be there kung bakit kami nasa GSIS, So, doon sa claim na stage ba yan or attack, ganyan, sabi ko na kung siege man yan or anything, there's no siege. The Senate was never under attack. Ang nangyari ngayon, it's NBI who is now under attack. So, yun ang nangyayari ngayon, Pero, lalabas naman yan. And again, I don't want to, I'm sorry, Chi, that I cannot anymore comment if it's stage or a siege or attack. I'd rather leave it to the wisdom of the investigating authority, which is the DOJ, and the panel that is created by Secretary Bida and also with the Office of the Ombudsman. Also, the CIDG, you can ask the CIDG, nandun naman sila.
Ito lang I'd like to get your reaction. Kasi may sinabi si OSAA Sergeant, si Sergeant at Arms, former OSAA Chief Mao Aplaska, na he likened the situation na para daw meron kang bahay, pagkatapos may armadong lalaki sa labas, anong gagawin mo pag pinasok ang bahay mo, di nagpaalam. Your reaction to that, please.
In the age of social media or internet, ang daming challenges. That's why, if you heard me before, sabi ko, I've been pushing for a legislation that somehow create a standard on social media reporting. There are a lot of people who will use the social media platform to present themselves as also journalist or member of the mass media, but walang rules eh. And like most of you or all of you, if not all, most of you followed certain rules and regulation covered by MTRCB, covered kabisado ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas. And dun sa mga dyaryo, they're very careful because they know that they're covered by the old law. I mean, the law, the revised penal code on libel. So, maraming salamat sa inyo. Just continue doing what you're doing. And Attorney Matibag, as in my capacity as the director or even in my personal capacity, I will be always helping you. Alam ni Ma'am Ichi yan at ni Sir Jerry when I was in the airport. Hindi ko lang alam kung ako yung paborito nilang GM sa lahat na na-cover nila. But 80 kung hindi man ako one of them na gusto nila na naging GM ng airport. No? So sabi ko nga, I cannot say no to her. Kahit matagal kaming hindi nakakausap from time to time, especially on time that I have challenges, I'll suddenly receive a text message from Ichi, from Jerry, and stating their statement of support and encouragement. So maraming salamat, and to all of you, thank you for being here. And God bless us all. Salamat po.
Bunyog, bunyog, halikan na kasama ka. Bunyog, kapag buklod ay may pag-asa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, isa ang pananaw. Sa bagong Pilipinas ang bunyog isisigaw.